This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
All right, so we're just going to be transparent here. Leah and I were talking over the commercial break, and I'm like, hey, so I always hear I'm supposed to like turn something off once the cold weather hits, and I've never turned anything off.
Because the pipes are freezing.
The pipes are always freezing.
What does that mean?
I don't know, and apparently not all the pipes lead to freezing or lead to outside. Anyways, listen, we don't understand what we're talking about. So, Paul Davis does, that's why Kevin Lynam is here, back on the CoastLife couch. Welcome back, we're happy to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure to be here again, ladies.
Yeah, happy to have you. So I gotta tell you, a few days ago, we go into like where our AC and water heater are, and there was a leak, and it turns out something was frozen that led to outside, and I was like, well, Jonathan, my husband, we gotta turn the water off, and he was like, no, this one doesn't turn off, so help us. What do we turn off, what do we keep on?
Sure. So, very good point. We are in the coldest point of the year right now. Yeah. For much of Delmarva, there's a lot of snow on the ground. Okay. We actually, believe it or not, in the coming weeks, we're going to get some of the coldest temps we've had all winter. They're saying maybe double digit below average with wind chills. So you get a lot of frozen pipes. What you can do is preventative maintenance, right? So this time of year, if you haven't done it yet, absolutely want to shut off your hose bibs. That can be a preventative maintenance because what happens is once we get sustained cold temperatures, that pipe freezes solid, and the damage doesn't happen when the pipe freezes, it's when it warms back up. It bursts, cracks the pipe flange or hinge, and then you will see a leak, and leaks can happen near a water heater like you're saying. So what I'd recommend in that instance, you can shut off the main lines to the water heater. I'd recommend cutting off the water in that situation so that it doesn't continue to fill up and leak. And then what you can do is call a local specialist that can help you with those repairs. A lot of times, customers will call us when a pipe has busted or there is water damage, because not only can we work with local and licensed plumbers to fix the source, stop the leak, we can also repair the plumbing, we can repair the walls, we can repair everything that needs to happen to make sure that you get everything back to square one.
Okay. Absolutely, yeah.
Interesting.
And we know that, you guys as a team at Paul Davis Restoration, you really care about your customers, whether it's with your emergency response unit and you're, going out first line of defense really for a lot of people's worst moments, or you're helping them patch up a burst pipe. Why is it important to you guys to kind of be out there in the community and help your customers out as effectively and as, close to your heart as you do?
Sure. We're a very lucky organization, right? We're in this unique situation where, as a skilled and licensed contractor, we can do great construction work, but we can also help people through disasters, right? I mean, we live in a coastal region where pipes do break, right? We do have flooding issues, we do have fires, and we're able to basically walk at each step of the line with the customer to come up with a solution that is cost effective, that's meaningful. When we're dealing with frozen and busted pipes, we have to mitigate the issue. So you have to stop the source, and then after you stop the source, you have to work on the repairs, and then after the repairs are done, you have to put the walls back together, the structure back together, and make sure everything is done licensed and to code. So I personally work on the ERC side of the fence and also help with some of the mitigation work. And I think really what it comes down to is we're an organization that cares. Yeah. A lot of companies nowadays, they're in it for profits. And I think what Paul Davis realizes is that we're in a unique position to help customers through, dream renovations, if it's a brand new kitchen or an addition, or, if they have a busted pipe. Like, I can tell you, we're all going to get sick and tired of hearing the word polar vortex in the coming weeks. It's coming, guys. And with those sustained temperatures, water freezes. And, really, we are just blessed to work with customers, and we do believe in being proactive. So right now, making sure those hose bibs are shut off, making sure any dryer vents on the exterior of your home aren't encumbered or blocked by snow. And the same with your downspouts and drains, right? You want to make sure that they're clear as well, because, the way a home is designed, your roof mitigates the water away from the home. your property is graded to mitigate the water away from the house. So you want to just ensure that all these systems in your home are cleared and working properly so that you don't have to call us for a flood, issue. But if there is one, we're blessed and thankful to help. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks
and
for
if
your
there's
time.
one, yeah, of course, how can they get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So we actually have a 24/7 hotline through our corporate office in Salisbury. And basically what happens is you can call that number, you'll talk to a live person. What happens is we take a little bit of information, name, addresses, phone numbers, and then what happens, usually within 2 hours or less, we dispatch a crew to the scene of the loss or the mitigation work that needs to take place, and we get started. So I think what you'll really discover from the principal of our company all the way down to the field tech workers and our workers that run the mitigation teams, everybody's ready to roll their sleeves up, myself included, and it takes the whole village.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for educating
you.
us, and now I know what water to turn off and
Yep.
keep on, and
Things to clear out.
and who to call when I mess it up, because I will. So you've been fantastic. Thanks so much for coming
Thanks for your time.
in. Of course. Are you guys coming up too? We're not done talking, home improvement yet. What about concrete, outdoor area? Have you thought about it? That's coming up.